that whatever you focus on, whatever you fear, whatever you fantasize, dream, hang around with, you'll attract into your life.
Yeah.
Right? You hang around with people are negative, you think negative, you're going to attract more to be negative about. Right? That's what we talked about. I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about, why not be successful? Why not be the best you can be? It's about, we all want to succeed. We all want to change, right? We do. Deep inside, that's a human need. We want to be successful. We want to be the best. But what stops us? Anybody can answer that if you want to answer. What stops us from being the best and successful?
Sometimes negative people.
And ourselves. Are they both correct? Right? So, it's simple. Don't hang around with negative people. Read positive things. Hang around positive people that will bring you up in noble and strong thoughts. So why not? Why not be successful? Why not hang around with good people, read good books, don't watch the news, right?
That's depressing.
Yeah, you guys can be the best you can be because everybody has greatness within us. It's within us. It's just we stop ourselves, and it's the people, the world, the environment really stops us a lot. When you get up, what do we think about? Usually, wake up, just a routine. But do you turn on the news, right? We live in a negative world.
Yes.
Whether you don't watch the news, you get out there, 90% of the world is negative, right?
Yeah.
So that's why this stuff is necessary. If we have more people doing this or listening to videos or reading books, it'll be a better world, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about, the pursuit of greatness and happiness. Anybody define happiness? What makes us happy? It's different for everybody. You don't have to answer if you want to, but happiness, you give the definition. You give your own definition, but happiness, you don't have to. It's a choice, right? A lot of people. When I was young, I was like, once I get my degree or make a lot of money, I'm going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. No. What happens when people reach a goal? I'm going to be a doctor or a lawyer. They get there and like, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's it. It's because, here goes the strong point. It's the meaning you give to that goal. If you give it a meaning that's how you want to be, then it's going to be depressing. Okay? And then happiness is the meaning you give things. You go something that you're probably going to take home. If you give a meaning, let's say you have a boyfriend or a relationship. If you give it a meaning that you're at the end, I'm at the end, how are you going to treat each other? Very different than you would in the beginning, right? So if you want to be happy, make a choice to be happy. It's a choice. It's not, nobody talks to me and, kind of feel down. You make a choice to be happy. Nothing has to happen to be happy. Nothing. People would ask me, hey, how are you? I feel like $1 million. Yeah, what happened? Nothing. I just want to be happy. It's a choice. So it's the meaning you give things and the attitude you have. If you're unhappy with something, either change the situation or change your attitude towards it. It's very true. Like if, you're complaining, esa persona no me trata bien. But it's like your mom, right? Either you accept it, say, I love my mom, and then you look the good in that person, it will change your attitude. I just learned this recently. If you have a situation when you're unhappy with your mom or your sister, right? You're unhappy, mad, and then you start shifting your thought process. You know what? She's a good mom, and she's good with my kids. She's good with this. Your attitude will change. It's a shift of attitude. That's big. Another thing, conditioned responses. This is huge, huge, huge. In this society, when you ask somebody, hey, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? Right? We're conditioned.
Yeah.
We're conditioned from our childhood. Our parents, no la culpa de ellos. It's not their fault. That's how we were raised. No cierra la puerta. Te vas a caer. Va a pasar esto. So we're conditioned, especially being Latino, to be negative thinkers. Right? It's in our computer. It's a default program. So that's taken to life. When you grow up, kind of affects your self-esteem. You don't feel less happy because you're conditioned to think. So what I'm trying to teach people is to change that conditioned response. Like you ask people, hey, how are you? Well,
I could be better.
Or I can't complain. One of yours. Can't complain. So that means if you could, you would, right? And we covered complaining last time, right? Complaining. Yeah, it's true. I learned that in a seminar years ago. Why complain? You can complain. We talked about this last week. Only if you can do something about it. People don't complain about gravity, They complain about being too hot. You have an air conditioner. You only complain if you can do something about it. The worst thing about complaining is when you complain to your coworker, oh, I don't like my boss. But you don't tell the boss. In order to succeed, here goes the big thing. You have to get out of your comfort zone. It takes a lot of courage to talk to your boss or to your teacher. But once you do it, you feel better. So in order to succeed, remember that. If you're comfortable, you're always going to be in a corner comfortable, right? You're always going to be there. But if you want to succeed, you have to get out of the comfort zone. You have to be nervous. Your voice is going to shake. You have to do what you have to do to get that done to be successful. And that's huge. Okay, so the conditioned responses, I kind of covered that. It's real brief. I can talk for a long time, but these seminars are going to get a lot better. I'm going to do some stuff next week. It's going to be kind of weird, cool. I'm going to put a grid. I did this with my daughter and my wife. I'll ask you to think of certain situations, and your eyes will go different directions. So think about your dog barking. Look this way. This part of your the brain controls certain areas of memory or recall, and it's called neuro-linguistic programming. That technique will help you get rid of fears, phobias, maybe the past you can hurt. Which brings us to the next point. Happiness in the past. Has anybody held on to stuff in the past for a long time that makes you so resentful and happy? I almost heard we're human, right? So what's the trick for that? The trick is to forgive whoever's hurt you without that person being in front of you. A lot of us think, oh, I don't want to see him. He hurt me and so bad that I don't want to see him or her. So what you do is you forgive that person by yourself, not for him, but for your own peace, right? Because if you people hold on to the past, to negative situations, and they're unhappy. They're the unhappiest people. But to be happy, you have to let go. There's a cool saying, check this out. If the past calls you, let it go to voicemail, because it has nothing good to say. It has nothing good to say. So remember that. So I like this little quote. I didn't put it up. It's real short. So accept what it is. Let it go. You're going to let go what it was. And have faith what it will be. That's pretty powerful. Again, accept what it is, your current situation. Let go what was. It's gone. You can go back, fix it, pass it. And have faith in what it will be. It's pretty powerful. So, a lot of us will be unhappy because we're stuck in the past. Or people that have situations like, let's say I have a problem and I'll talk to Vicky. No, pues es que yo tenía esto y tú hiciste esto, and the past is gone. You can, like a good example, we had a meeting recently with an attorney. He spent like 20 minutes talking about all the problems that he had. We could spend 20 minutes on solutions. It's true. With the attorneys yesterday, we spent like 20, 30 minutes talking about ideas. It was great. So that's the kind of world we need. We need a world of people that can be solution-minded. Remember I was talking about conditioned responses. There's a problem, pronto, boom, how do I fix it? Quick. So I'm like, oh, you know what? This problem is this. You spend 5 minutes on a problem, you spend 5 minutes on fixing the problem. Just remember that part. That's very, very powerful. All I want from these little seminars to affect one person, one principle. That's it. One person, one principle. That's my goal. So one of you goes and Dr. Rick said this. He's right. I'm not gonna have a problem. I'm gonna think about a solution. That's it. First. And last time, the law of attraction is huge. Let me touch on that a little bit more. Anybody has questions on the law of attraction? That works. Basically, what I told everybody is like sending an email to the universe. For example, if I did it with Rod and it worked. Let's say I want to get 3 new cases, 3 patients, unfortunately their car accidents, within a week and a half. So I focus on it every day. You have to focus, and here goes a trick. You have to feel good about it. Well, you can't say like the Bible says, ask and you shall
receive.
It doesn't say complain and you shall receive, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say that. People complain and they want to get good stuff back, right? Sorry about the language, they bitch and complain and they wonder why life is bad. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, if you want something like, hey, ¿por qué no me das esto? Or know what, I would love to get this. You got to put good vibes, good energy. You have to always feel good. 90% of the time, feel good. 90% of the time, be positive. 90% of the time, be happy. And it's a choice. So you can try that. And I covered manifestation. You can try this, especially I pointed Eric up in the season, the level of business we are. So you can say, you know what, tomorrow I want to meet with 2 attorneys and it's going to go so well that they're going to send me a case within 2 days. That works. It sounds like it's not true, but it works. It
I met with 3 people today, so we better get cases tomorrow.
But, you know, and the Bible says, ask and you shall receive, but it has to be more specific. Ask specifically and you shall receive, right? Like a lot of people in the seminar will say, well, I want to make more money. And I'll say, well, here's $1. You got to be specific. I want to make, you know, $5,000 a month by May 21st, 2015. Yeah. Because your brain works like that. If you say, I want to be happy, you don't know how to be happy. So by me telling you how to be happy, at least we'll give you some ideas and principles, right? I can end it here or I can continue. Any questions?
I remember one time you told me to like play something in my head of how it's gonna go, and I did that today and it worked.
Manifestation, baby. Yeah, so play a movie in your head. Let's say, I don't know, you're gonna meet with say attorneys, new attorneys. I'm gonna walk in the office. Just play a movie. How you want it to go. I'm gonna, you know, they're gonna like me. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna invite me to whatever. They're gonna send me a case next week. Just play the movie. You'll see what happens. It's like magic. And a lot of people will call it, wow, it's a coincidence. But you try to get over and over, too many coincidences. And the law of attraction is through God, it's through the universe, it's the same thing. But I use that because the crowd gets bigger, people kind of get uneasy with the religion. You just use the same word. The law of attraction is huge. It really changed my life and, you know, the way things happen, the way things manifest. So that's manifestation. You can try it in a relationship, try it in anywhere else. One last thing, this is very important. You can use it in business, in any relationship. It goes 2 questions that will change your life or your relationship. Like you can ask your husband or your mom or your sister, your boss. Rate me from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. Like as a husband or as a father or as an employee, as a boss, whatever. I know it's uncomfortable. I couldn't do it the first time. But I learned it back then. Okay. He's not a Facebook. And here's the 2 questions. Rate me from 1 to 10, right? And if it's an 8, say you're 8 boss, and I'll say, well, how can it be a 10, right? We don't want to hear it, but it will change your life. Relationships, as friends. Say you answer, hey, rate me as a friend. You're a 9, how can I make it a 10? You just gotta call me more, or whatever. It'll change things. Because usually friends or relationships, we don't communicate. And we guess, ¿por qué no me habla? Yo no sabía que me hay que hablar una vez por día para hacer a mí. See, because we have different definitions, right? So if you want a relationship to be happy, you have to communicate what's your definition of good relationship and your definition of good relationship. And we don't, we guess. And then we wonder why we get frustrated. I kind of spoke really fast. Any questions?
What intrigued you to get in all this? What made you? Why?
To do this?
Yeah.
Because it changed me. I'm happier.
Yes, but what was the key
to get
you
epiphany.
there? Yeah.
Epiphany. It sounds kind of cliche, but I was with my kids and my family because I had thought about it becoming a speaker. But what really prompted me was a little epiphany I had. We're going to a restaurant, family. I guess I think a Monday, President's Day or something. And then as we're going to the restaurant, we're listening to music. Everybody's quiet. And I told myself I should start public speaking, doing my motivational lectures. So we get to a restaurant, walk into Freebirds. That's unbelievable. And then it's like, hey, yeah. The guy's like, hey, that's great. How are you? Oh, he asked me, how are you? And I said, oh, like $1 million. That's how I'm saying. How about you? He goes, oh, well, the weather's nice. I said, well, the weather shouldn't matter. Rain, shine, or snow, you should be happy. Mm-hmm. And then he says, you should be a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Right? So I got to the office. On the second thing he said was, this world could use more motivation. It's simple but true, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can. Got to the office that day, started my part. It took me about 2 months to really get started. But my plan is to do this in a maybe not Tony Robbins scale, but a big scale that people can come and change lives.
Yeah.
Any questions?
There needs to be 10 of you here in Dallas.
So yeah, I love this. It's kind of new, and I need more videos and stuff. But as I grow, I'm gonna do probably hotels and invite friends. It's free. So friends, if you felt there was a benefit, invite everybody. And if I have a big crowd, we'll move somewhere else. But yeah, if there's any questions, also want to pass around like a clipboard. You can put your email. Because I'll tell you guys. That way I can give you invites for more. I do it every 2 weeks. And they're about 20, 30 minutes. Okay. So,
But it helps.
yeah. I have an idea better, but the internet's not in trouble. I want to put videos and we'll put music. Be way better than this. But life's awesome. Another thing I'm gonna end it with this. Remember we talking about definitions. I'm gonna ask you guys a question and we keep you involved. What's a what do they call it? Like an expression, un dicho, about life that people use, and give me ideas because I don't know many. I know a negative life metaphor. I didn't get one that I know. So life metaphor, like people say, life's a bitch and then you die. What a terrible way to live, right?
Wow.
There's many metaphors, many sayings. My saying is, life is wonderful. It's full of challenges, experiences. You take the good with the bad. You're gonna struggle. Life is hard. You're gonna struggle. Life is hard. And that's one good thing, because say you pursue your goal, you're young, you go for your goal. So it'll be hard. Okay? You gotta do it when it's hard. You gotta do it when it's easy, but you gotta do it. And you're gonna fall. But if you fall, make sure you fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. I'll end it with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.